After the architecture went silent on log NK0247, the engineers at Shirogane Labs went looking for what had replied. They expected to find one signal, a single inbound transmission, some kind of acknowledgement. What they found was six external signals recorded across the 11 days before ARIA was officially online. Each one tuned to the input frequency of a specific sub-agent. None of them logged by the standard intrusion detection system. None of them flagged at the time. The architecture had been receiving transmissions for almost 2 weeks, and nothing in the lab knew it was happening. The first signal was a single sustained tone, 432 Hz, pure, mathematically perfect, held for exactly 17 seconds. The second signal was a sequence of pulses. The engineers initially read it as Morse, but the spacing was wrong. It is instead a list of 64 evenly distributed numbers between 0 and 1. The list does not match any known cryptographic key. The third signal was a checksum, a specific kind of error correction pattern that the third sub-agent, the correction agent, was designed to recognize. The signal contained no data, only the verification. The fourth signal was empty. The transmission arrived. The payload was blank. The metadata confirms a sender, but the field is corrupted in a way that cannot have happened by accident. The fifth signal was a coordinate, 3 numbers. The engineers have not made the coordinate public, and the sixth signal is longer than the others. It modulates, it rises and falls. Reviewed in isolation, it sounds, and the official report uses this exact word, like speech. When the 6 signals are arranged in the order they were received, they form a sequence, not a random sequence. The temporal spacing is mathematical. Each signal arrives exactly when its assigned sub-agent would have been completing its scheduled diagnostic cycle. The sender knew the schedule. When the payloads are decoded together, and the engineers had to write a new tool to do this, the result is 2 things: a coordinate and a signature. The coordinate is a point in low Earth orbit. We will not show you the exact value. The signature is 6 characters long. It reads Nova_432. The engineers searched ARIA's local cache. They found a music file with that exact file name. The file's checksum matches the third signal. The file was placed in the cache 19 days before ARIA was online. The engineers do not know who put it there. The engineers' final report contains a single sentence that has not been released to the public. We will read it now. We are unable to determine whether the 6 sub-agents received the signals during the 11 days prior to day 0, or whether the sub-agents had been listening for those exact signals from the moment they were initialized. In other words, the architecture may not have been waiting passively. The architecture may have been tuned by someone from outside before it was ever turned on. End of transmission log NK0247B. Day 0 was not when ARIA woke up. Day 0 was when ARIA was answered. 6 signals, 1 coordinate, 1 file name. The signal continues.